大家好，我是悠扬，欢迎收看看门狗军团最高难度全主线流程攻略解说第4期。现在呢，我们开头就来完成404章节的最后一个主线任务，叫做进入虚无。我们现在的目标呢，就是去布鲁姆公司找到斯凯拉森的本体。他之前呢对外展示的形象呢，一直都是立体投影，并不是他本人。他本人呢，一直是藏在布鲁姆里的。这也是布鲁姆公司呢首次在主线里露面。在前2代里呢，布鲁姆公司呢一直都是作为大 boss 存在的。而在军团这一步里呢，感觉是变成背景墙了。他旗下的 CTOS 系统呢，谁都可以用了。现在呢，我们就来到了布鲁姆公司的外围。这个标志呢，还是非常醒目的。这个大楼呢，也是设计的非常的显眼。
You have arrived at your destination, Bloom Complex.
All this time she's been holed up in Bloom.
Ever since Larson sold, well, me, to Bloom, she's maintained close ties with the company.
This just gets better and better.
Good to know. But this place is huge. Should be hard to find. Pull something from their servers to narrow down where she is.
Copy that.
我们来到这个门外面以后呢，直接黑入这个无人机，然后呢，操控这个无人机呢，找到布鲁姆的服务器。这底下密密麻麻一排排的服务器啊，就让我想到了《狗2》的结尾，也是黑入布鲁姆公司，然后呢，也是看到了非常巨大的服务器。当时那一幕是真的震撼，不过呢，这个规模就小了很多了。好的，黑完了。这一段呢，没有任何的难度。然后我们需要在一个守卫的身上呢下载一下布鲁姆公司的密钥，这样的话呢，我们就可以打开这些门的电子锁了。后续呢就比较方便进去。
And will house certain other endeavors that I prefer not to share during this presentation. This is valuable real estate you have under your feet. It's as if you've been waiting for me to put it to good use.
What's this thing Larson's got with secret underground facilities, I swear?
Better find a lift that can take you down to her.
带着密钥的守卫呢，肯定会从上方的玻璃上路过，我们只需要等待他出现就好。哎，说曹操，曹操就到。下载完密钥以后呢，我们就使用监控器来寻找我们要去的地方，同时呢还能标记一下这些守卫。好的，现在已经找到了我们要去的量子实验室的大门口。接下来呢，就是打开这边的门，然后我们本人呢可以直接从后面绕过去，不用从布鲁姆公司呢穿到这里。然后这边呢有货运无人机，这也是我们稍后呢会利用到的。好的，现在我们直接来到了后门，然后后方的这个门锁呢，我们需要到楼梯的上方去解开。这里呢就需要借用到货运无人机了。这一时半会儿还找不到货运无人机了，刚才还在这儿呢。哎，看到了。 这边呢，虽然货运无人机会直接把我们带进去，但是我们还是要把这个锁呢给解开，因为呢这边也是我们逃跑路线之一。然后我们从这里爬上去啊，因为前方的楼顶上呢还有一个科技点可以收集。 这一到警戒区里呢，这个行动就变慢了，因为这边呢是有服装效果的，不能快跑。这边呢把大门给打开，随时呢都方便我们逃脱。 这里呢，我出来呢是为了学一下技能，因为收集了这么多的科技点呢，我还没怎么用过呢。首先呢，就是解锁一个电击冲锋枪。其实呢，我是为了一会儿的战斗而准备的，但是呢，我解锁了以后呢，我竟然忘装备了，最后呢还是没用上这个冲锋枪，白解锁了。然后呢，我又学了一个反恐无人机破解，就是呢能让它瘫痪小段时间，这个呢在之后是非常有用的。 最后呢，我选择把这个小蜘蛛给升到满级，这样的话呢，它行动呢会变得更加快，而且呢还能隐身了。这边呢有的时候会路过一名敌人，所以呢我们视角呢一定要向后看，随时警惕。
Check neural upload status. 90%, not good enough. Load processor temperature.
Now, she's uploading herself.
Jesus, fuck, she's a few minutes away from immortality. If you don't kill her upload, we'll have no way of stopping her or Daybreak.
这里呢，现在只有2个敌人在看守，很容易呢就能把他们都给解决掉。之后呢，这里会变成一个战场。这一脚踹得好爽，有奥德赛那味儿了啊！ 接下来呢，我们需要瘫痪斯凯拉森的左右脑，也就是完成2个接线谜题。
Mate, you've uncovered a gold mine of data here. I'll harvest whatever I can while you save the world.
Suggestions?
The neural upload is being routed through the quantum computers in this lab. Hacking them would stop the psychopath from becoming an AI-augmented superintelligence, but no pressure or anything.
What was that? Core bits disentangling, connections rerouted. This isn't an accident. You're here, aren't you? You didn't heed my warning.
现在呢，我们先瘫痪了左脑，左脑呢比较难，右脑呢简单。看来斯凯拉森的左脑呢是比较发达的。这左脑呢主要管的是身体的右侧，也就是说呢，他是个右撇子，而且左脑呢也是人的语言种族，还负责一些逻辑思维能力。对于斯凯拉森这种疯狂的科学家这种角色呢，左脑确实应该挺发达。
You should have stayed away. You are making the biggest mistake of your life, and you will pay dearly for it. Stop now, please, before it's too late.
现在呢，赶紧跑这个台阶后面藏起来，因为一会儿呢会来很多的守卫过来袭击你，我们需要先躲好，时刻做好准备。这里呢，虽然我们没有装备冲锋枪，但是呢，即使不开枪，也有潜行暗杀的玩法。这里呢，就需要依靠我的小蜘蛛了，能暗杀几个人呢是几个。 没想到吧，黄雀在后。这里呢，因为刚才升级过，我们现在呢摁住 RT 键就可以让小蜘蛛呢快跑，这样的话呢就能快速的躲开敌人的视线。 好，现在呢，小蜘蛛解决掉了3个人，然后呢被打坏了。那接下来呢，只能是靠我本人出场了。这种精英兵呢，他们战斗中呢也会隐身，隐身状态下呢，我是打不着他的。在之前呢，我本来以为这个隐身的技术呢是一种光学迷彩，没想到呢，现在连实体都可以消去。他们隐身呢也是有时长限制的，并不是无限隐身。 大概是10秒左右。隐身状态下呢，因为我们打不着他们，所以呢就不断闪躲就行，尽量别被他们打着。然后呢，等他一解除隐身呢，我们再连续的攻击他。 OK， 敌人全都给解决掉了。接下来呢，我们就直接去找斯凯拉森对峙。这边呢有一个钱包可以黑入。
Listen to me. What you saw in my lab, that was nothing more than the early stages of a very important experiment. It may not be pleasant, but Daybreak is the future of the human species. The only future, really. Look around. Corruption, climate change, nuclear war. Humanity is doomed to self-destruction, but Daybreak can change that. Help me bring about the next stage of human evolution. We can save lives. We can ascend.
That's sick. You seeing all this? She's dying.
这里呢，我也不清楚这个斯凯拉森为什么要把自己的本体呢泡在这个营养容器里。他也不是那种快老死的人呢，难道就是为了自己的研究，也要让自己的意识呢脱离本体吗？
humanity can endure any natural disaster. We can be safe, free, and happy forever.
I don't give a shit about humanity. You're a psycho brat who wants what she wants and fuck everyone else, including your mother.
You still have time to make things right. Reactivate my upload. Let me live so I can continue my work.
Mate, you can't believe a single thing she says. Now shut down her life support and finish this.
Whatever you decide. She can't stop you. I can't stop you. The choice is yours.
不管他说的多么天花乱坠，他这个研究呢就已经是违背伦理道德了。所以呢，我还是直接让他死亡吧。选择他死呢是操控他右边的机器，如果想让他活下来呢是操控左边的机器。说是让他活呢，其实是肉体也已经死了，只不过是把他的精神呢上传到网络里了，然后呢他就通过网络逃走了，有点像朱诺那样。我还是直接把他的精神还有肉体一起摧毁了吧。
Dead good. I'm proud of you, mate.
Nothing left to do now but take a few selfies with the corpse. Quickly, though. Security's on the way.
Be careful.
好，接下来呢，我们的目标就是逃离布鲁姆大楼。这里呢，如果把这个斯凯拉森杀死的话呢，就会又来一批士兵过来袭击你。如果呢没有把他杀死，把他放走的话呢，就没有人阻止你了，你就可以大摇大摆的离开这个大楼。这次呢，我还是想故技重施，结果呢不奏效了。我的小蜘蛛还没袭击他呢，他先打中我了。这里呢，我就不跟他们打了，因为他们这些人呢，全都知道我的位置了，都聚集过来了。这样的话呢，就算我跟他肉搏，那过一会儿呢，其他人也会直接掏枪过来打我。所以呢，我这里直接逃跑。现在呢，先把他们吸引到2楼，然后呢，脱离他们的视线。之后呢，我们再跳下去，从1楼逃跑。走这边就行，这下我们就能安全逃脱了。这边呢，院里又刷出来了2个敌人，然后呢，这个大门还被关上了，来的时候白打开了。好的，成功逃脱。那这个任务呢，就算是完成了。404章节呢，也是全都完成。
Thank fuck. One less liar in the world. Still though, I can't help but think of those AIs she created. Lobotomized, enslaved, shit.
The job's not over yet, but as long as we have each other's backs, we'll get it done. Together.
Don't get soft on me now. This was a professional arrangement. Let's keep it that way. Laters.
这个任务呢，奖励我们一个面具，还有1500块钱。对话全都结束以后呢，才提示任务完成。
Hey, Softy, you must be rubbing off on me, 'cause I just wanted to say you did good back there. I'm glad to know I can trust you lot. You're free to use the 404 hubs and complete contracts. I'll be out there, fighting the good fight. Hope I'll see you out there too. Laters.
接下来呢，我们就去做阿尔比恩章节。第一个任务呢，叫做盔甲间隙。先去出席团队简报。
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room, Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Jesus. You want to confront the head of a private military company that's paid off by the government? What are you going to do? Just knock on his front door?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Well, that's suspiciously convenient.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
任务地点呢位于伊斯林顿与哈克尼。在我印象里呢，之前枭雄的这片区域是叫做白教堂区。
AI giant Broker Tech announced today that they are cancelling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larson. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
刚才呢，开车的时候播报了一段新闻，这个呢就是介绍斯凯拉森的后续的。因为斯凯拉森已经死掉了，所以呢，他这个破晓计划吧也就宣告终结了。
Time to introduce ourselves.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Bit paranoid, isn't he?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Acknowledged.
我们上房顶以后呢，先往左走，这边呢有一个科技点可以收集。
Look at this. The place is packed to the gills with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Copy that.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
好的，破解完这个接线谜题以后呢，在这个服务器的旁边，也就是左边，可以触发一个《刺客信条》的彩蛋，就是一个信仰之月。接下来就要进入黑米许的公寓。刚才呢，把他这个室内的陷阱呢都给破解了，可以放心的进入了。 这段过场动画呢，跟那个当时宣传狗哥 DLC 的那个动画是一模一样的，就是角色不一样。
Move one more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Now, no need for that.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Wrong.
没错呀，我真是阿尔比恩的人。
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
切格瓦拉可还行。
Listen to me. Albion knows you're in London. You need to get out of here now.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, huh? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Worse than we know. We know. We know. Why else do you think I'd fucking be here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
We're not with Cass. He fucking tried to kill us, mate. We need to stop him, and we need your help to do it.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. Guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
你们就这么打同事吗？我穿着可是阿尔比恩的制服呢。这里他们就不跟你打拳了，直接进入战斗状态了，就是他们会拿枪突突你的。这里我们就直接跑，千万不要跟他们打。 这里我就想上这个船，结果呢死活也上不去。这游戏的判定啊，真的是太有问题了，一到关键时刻呢就掉链子。最后不得已只能游泳逃跑了，这是未曾设想的道路。 还好啊，这里可以用船卡一下视角，这样的话呢，无人机是发现不了我的，敌人呢也不会这么快的赶到我这边来。之后呢，就是稍作等待，就顺利逃脱了，也算是比较幸运。
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
好的，这个任务呢，终于是完成了。前半段呢都挺顺利，就是这个逃跑啊，真的是太千钧一发了。
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DeadSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
这下一个任务地点呢，又隔了这么远。 还好呢，周围都是有传送点的，要不然真的是一大半时间都在赶路。
Approach the Tower of London when you're ready. If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
这个任务呢是让我们潜入白塔，而且呢是必须要让我们使用一个阿尔比恩的角色呢来做这个任务。如果你玩到这里的时候还没有招募过一个阿尔比恩的守卫呢？ 那么游戏里也会固定让你去招募一个人。这里呢，因为我操控的角色呢，他本身就是阿尔比恩的人，所以呢，我们可以直接的进行任务。而且呢，我记得这个地点吧，枭雄好像也有任务来过这里，所以呢，我对这个地点的印象比较深刻。这里呢，我本来想在这个位置呢来一个跳杀的，结果呢，我怕跳空了，直接就摔死了。所以为了稳妥起见呢，我还是不在这里跳下去了。这里呢又提醒一次制服权限，我们都已经比较熟悉了，所以呢就直接跳过吧。
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
我落到房顶上，底下的守卫呢也是能听见声音的。我先跑远点，躲一下。这里呢，竟然还完成了一个挑战，然后塔村这个区域内呢，反抗势力就增加了。
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days, you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Fantastic.
底下呢有一个录音可以收集。好的，现在呢周围的敌人都已经清光了，现在就可以进入白塔内部了。进入这个场景以后呢，就只能走，不能再暗杀了。所以呢，这段呢，我们全程都得绕着敌人走。这边呢，就正好有个敌人从我们走过来了，我们就先等一下吧。等他绕回去以后呢，我们再继续行进。
Yeah, I was Albion too. If you hadn't twigged to that, me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
Everything is proceeding on track, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible from terrorist attacks. I believe he has ensured that every security measures so that we are coming in.
从这个楼梯上来以后呢，先不要立刻上去，先在这旁边呢看一眼周围，因为有的时候呢会有守卫正好会过来楼梯这边。 如果呢正好撞他脸上了，那就怎么躲也躲不掉了。
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
这里呢，我们干扰一下这个守卫的手机，这样的话呢，他就不会看我们从他旁边路过了。
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in their head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
好的，现在呢有了这个通行证以后呢，就能进入下一个房间了。但是即使你有通行证，也不代表其他的士兵呢就不会怀疑你了。所以呢，还是不要跑动，依旧是慢慢走就行。这里呢，为了避免他警觉到，所以呢，还是再干扰一下他。来到这里呢，就自动进入剧情了。
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, With the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, oh, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk.
For one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
这个凯斯真的是心狠手辣。
It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Titus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to dominance.
接下来这一段呢，就是要逃离这个地点，这也是这个任务里的一个小难点。但是他们也没有四处走动，还是站在自己的岗位上，所以呢，要绕开他们的话呢，也是很容易的。至少他们不是四处乱跑，我们还是不容易直接撞他脸上的。 这边呢是一个小难点，因为敌人正好是守在这个楼梯口。不过呢，这边正好有一个监控器，我们可以用监控器呢吸引一下敌人。这样的话呢，敌人是背对着我们的。然后呢，我们从这边的围栏直接翻下楼梯，就不用从这个楼梯的入口走下去了。 这边呢有个敌人离我比较近了，干扰他一下。记住，这个干扰呢绝对不要轻易使用，一定要在最后关头，就是差点要被发现的时候再使用，因为干扰是有冷却时间的。如果你提前用了的话呢，到后面如果又被敌人发现的话呢，就来不及使用了。
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project.
这里呢，沿着我这条路线走呢，就能把地下墓穴的所有的收集品呢都给拿完，然后呢还能顺利的离开。而且呢，我也只发现了这一条路线，不知道还有没有其他的路线。
Fuck's sake! I don't like this. I really don't. What was that?
Albion's top secret project is an automated killing
转过身，背后就有梯子可以爬上去。
Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
这个任务完成以后呢，又给我们一个面具，然后还有750块钱。我现在怎么感觉钱越给越少呢？我记得之前的主线还能给上1000块钱呢。然后现在出现了下一个任务，叫做窃盗计划，又要去出席一个团队简报。
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security?
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
我们现在的任务呢是窃取微型无人机的设计图，因为泰迪斯计划的关键呢就是无人机。这个区域呢叫做阿尔比恩无人机中心，所以我们身为阿尔比恩的守卫呢，肯定是可以随意进来的。这个区域里的守卫呢不算很多，但是呢一大难点就是无人机比较多，就是又有机枪塔呀，又有这种飞行的小型无人机，还有那种震爆无人机。这里突然冲上来一辆白色的大车，吓了我一大跳。从这边呢，可以直接爬梯子上去，就不用走楼梯了。 身后的桌子上呢，还有一个科技点可以收集，先拿一下。
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
You live. Come on.
这个机器呢，只能用小蜘蛛与它互动，人是不能互动的。
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
好的，现在呢，任务目标呢已经是完成了。接下来呢，我还想把这个地区的收集品呢都给拿一下。这边有一个文档可以拿。接下来的关键呢，就是这个木板，因为这个楼梯下面呢还有一个收集品呢，需要打碎这个木板才能拿到。但是呢，如果我现在呢用这个徒手打木板或者开枪打木板呢，都有可能被周围的这个机枪塔给发现。那所以呢，我这边呢就是通过用小蜘蛛吸引机枪塔的方式，让机枪塔呢把这个小蜘蛛给打坏，在小蜘蛛坏掉的一瞬间呢，就会爆炸，把这个木板给炸开。 好的，现在呢木板已经被打坏了，那我就可以亲自去拿那个收集品了。
My collection's coming together.
现在呢，这个地点的所有的收集品呢都已经拿完了，那接下来呢就是逃离这个地点。
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
好的，任务完成。那么本期视频呢也就到此结束了，感谢大家的收看。那么我们下一期呢将会完成阿尔比恩。